What if I told you that the real war isn't out there in the world? It's not between you and your deadlines, not between you and your distractions. It's not even between you and time. The real war is within you, a silent war. You versus your excuses, you versus your comfort, you versus your habits that whisper lies like lullabies. Relax, there's always tomorrow. You've done enough for today. One more scroll won't hurt, but it does, because one scroll becomes 1 hour, one delay becomes 1 day, one excuse becomes your identity, and before you realize it, your dreams are behind glass, visible, tangible, but forever out of reach. Procrastination is not just laziness. It's fear wearing a mask, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, fear of facing the uncomfortable truth that you're capable of more, so much more, but you're scared of what that means. Because once you admit you can, you also admit that you haven't. And that truth is heavy. But ignoring it, that's even heavier. So how do you beat it? How do you break the chain that's been dragging behind you for years? You start small. You start with simple hacks. You start by moving, imperfectly, but intentionally. First, the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I only have to do this for 5 minutes. Write for 5 minutes. Study for 5 minutes. Clean for 5 minutes. Because action kills resistance. The brain resists starting more than doing. But once you begin, momentum takes over, and what felt impossible now feels inevitable. Next, the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Send the email, wash the plate, fold the shirt. Every small action removes clutter from your mind. And when your mind is clear, your willpower strengthens. Now let's go deeper. Redesign your environment. You think procrastination is a personal flaw? It's not. It's a response to environmental friction. So lower that friction. If your phone distracts you, put it in another room. If Netflix calls your name, log out. Make distractions harder and make productivity easier. Want to journal every morning? Leave the notebook open on your bed. Want to read at night? Put the book on your pillow. Let your surroundings become silent allies in your war against delay. Then comes time blocking. Not just your tasks, but your distractions. Give yourself full permission to relax, to scroll, to do nothing, but after you've earned it. Tell yourself, at 6 p.m., I can binge all I want. But until then, I move. This builds delayed gratification and self-control. That's not a personality trait, it's a muscle. The more you delay gratification, the stronger it gets. Still struggling? Let me give you the nuclear option. Pain visualization. Most people tell you to visualize success. I say, visualize regret. Picture the version of you 5 years from now. Same job, same habits, same dream, unfulfilled. Still watching others win, still making excuses, still saying, one day. Let that version of you haunt you. Because if you don't act now, that's exactly who you become. And deep down, you know that. Now flip it. Visualize the version of you who showed up. The version who started, even when it was messy, who pushed through when it was boring, who built, brick by brick, the life they once only dreamed about. And now, they're living it, because they beat procrastination with 1,000 small wins. Here's another secret weapon. Habit pairing. Take something you hate and pair it with something you love. Listen to a podcast while cleaning. Do squats while watching YouTube. Study with lo-fi beats in the background. Trick your brain into associating action with reward. Still feel stuck? Try this. Write down your excuses, all of them. I don't have time. I'm tired, I'm not ready. Then write a rebuttal to each. Like a lawyer crushing lies. I don't have time becomes I make time for what matters. I'm tired becomes action gives me energy. I'm not ready becomes no one ever is. Now take a deep breath and remember this. Procrastination thrives in silence. Speak your intentions out loud. Tell someone. Text a friend. Declare your goal. The more real it becomes, the more your brain treats it like truth. And finally, here's the ultimate truth you've been avoiding. You don't need motivation. You don't need more energy. You don't need a new calendar app or a perfect system. You just need to decide. Decide that enough is enough. Decide that your future matters more than your comfort. Decide that you will no longer be a prisoner of your own mind. Because when you start, even a tiny step, the weight lifts, the fog clears, and momentum carries you where motivation never could. You beat procrastination not with giant leaps, but with one brave, unglamorous, ordinary step at a time, repeated daily, relentlessly. So if you're waiting for a sign, if you're waiting for the perfect time, this is it. Start. Messy, awkward, afraid, but start. Your future is begging you to move. And if you don't, someone else will.